vaping with the Ohmies. 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 Welcome everybody, welcome to the show. Let me introduce you to some dudes in case you don't know. First we got Aziz all the way from Kuwait. Always got a point when it's time for debate. Oh my Lanta, some call him Dan. Got the dad jokes in the palm of his hand. Boom Sauce McNasty got his eyes on the news. Got his ear to the streets and he's down for the crew. Next up is Clown, the DIY king. Got a juice line and some coils that sing. Then there's a bear who's smarter than average. Quick with a wit, his name Vapor Swaggins. Then there's the homie, we know him as Frames. And too many guests to remember the names. Together they make up this killer vape panel. So hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Vaping with the Ohmies. 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 Vaping with the Ohmies.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Vaping with the Ohmies. What's in the news, Poon Sauce? Alright guys, it's that time for Dan's Dad Joke of the Week.
What is going on, Ohmies? Welcome back for another episode of course, Vaping with the Ohmies. What else would it be called? You know what I mean? We're here on the channel. Might as well, I don't know where I was going with that. Really don't know where I was going with that. But anyways, it's Monday. It's Ohmies Monday, and it's Ohmies Hangout Night, guys. So that means all of you guys out there in chat, all you Ohmies out there have an opportunity to come hang out with us on the panel tonight. You know, hang out, shoot the shit, play some games or something like that. But of course, like I've said in the chat multiple times, you guys have to send us an email. That way I can send you a link to the Zoom room so you guys can come hang out with us. But you guys send us an email to vapingwiththeohmies@gmail.com. It is pinned at the top of the chat. Liv has dropped it in the chat for you guys quite a few times as well. And it's linked in the description. So if you guys need that email, it is down there as well. So send those in while we're, you know, starting the show off. And then, you know, once we get things rolling here, we're going to start pulling some of you guys in to come hang out with us. So as you guys can see, we're a little light on the Ohmies today. It's just Corey and myself. But you know what? That just means we have the opportunity to bring a couple more of you guys on to come and hang out. So like I said, I'm going to say it one more time. Send in an email, vapingwiththeohmies@gmail.com, and you guys can come hang out tonight. So with that, let's hear what Corey's vaping on tonight. What you got in front of you, man?
Got a few things. First off, I got the bar V3.5 with the Addy 2DK fun inside of there. And I have some Breeze Tones MTLs in there, and with some Mika from the Pack Leader line from our good friends over at Rescued. I got the GT4S on top of the mix with some of this Breakfast Crispies liquid. I know it looks dark because it is dark. It's pretty dark. And then finally I got my MK Regina with the Dwarf DL, and inside of there I got some, I just opened this bottle today. I'm really enjoying it. I got some PB Party. Finally got my hands on this stuff, and I'm really enjoying it. Other than that, that's all I have really going tonight. What about you, James?
All right, well, I'm keeping it pretty light this week. You guys seen this morning in the cloud check. Defiant Designs DS. I know it's all fingerprinty right now, but this Malbec just happens to show, or this Burgundy happens to just show some fingerprints. But got the Defiant Designs DS RDA for vaping, which I like to call Wednesday Adams, custom coated by my man Palmer's Patterson. And yeah, as you guys can see, there's no bottle in there. because I'm just dripping it. Let's just be honest, guys. I can't be bothered to fill up a squonk bottle right now, just because I was too excited to get into this stuff right here. Some Hogut's Yogurts McMango Mayhem, and let me just tell you guys, this shit's good, man. If you're looking for a solid mango liquid, that is definitely, you know, it's kind of giving Homeboy Mango a run for its money, guys. I'm not gonna lie, this shit's pretty fucking good. I've been vaping it for the past like 2 or 3 days, and I've just been enjoying every second of it.
I need to.
So good. Got some Sammy Nitro 28 gauge aliens in here. Got an amethyst chop top on top, a little, you know, purplish action going on there. And my next setup, I've got still rocking that Trishul V2 with the Turk V2 on top. This has got some band build Fralians on the inside that you guys can get over at UC Testing Grounds if you guys didn't know. Got a Stay Gold chop top on there, and I've got it filled up with shout outs to our amazing sponsors at Rescued, because we got some Nico from the Pack Leader line, which is a snickerdoodle custard, and it tastes pretty damn delicious. And you know what? I'm also probably going to be vaping on this a little bit as well. Got the Shortgun Lightsaber, Twisted Messages Pro Series, Eclipse Cap. This has got some Breeze Tones 26 gauge aliens, and one of my all-time favorites, the Fountain Blast Off. And yeah, I think that's it for me as far as the vape selection goes. So before we start pulling any of you guys in, we're going to go ahead and throw it over to my man Corey to find out, you know, a little bit of what's happening in the news. Of course, I'm going to remind you guys, you can catch a whole episode of this every other Wednesday over on his channel with Logan Exhales for a little bit of what's in the news. So it's time for what's in the news, Spoon Sauce.
Okay, so keeping it short, sweet, and to the point. Kasai has the little state selector pretty much finding out what call to actions are going on statewide and all that. And I just wanted to like reiterate, there's a couple of them that if you're in either the states of Maryland, Kansas, or North Dakota, there are multiple call to actions going on right now. We have the Maryland flavor ban, SB 273 and SB 177. And then we got a Kansas flavor ban, which is HB 2061. And then North Dakota is getting hit with two. There's a big vapor tax that is included on SB 2189. And there's a, remote ban as well for online sales in North Dakota, included in SB 2190. So Kasai has a great platform set up for everybody where you can find out what's going on in your state practically, or anything around you. Just pretty much click on the state and he'll tell you any call to action that's going on in your state, because right now that's where a lot of the fighting is going to be done, or a lot of the damage is going to be done moving forward. I don't think there's going to be a lot of federal things happening when it comes to vaping legislation anytime soon, but I feel like more of it's going to get done on the statewide level moving forward. So make sure you're paying attention to that, making sure you're always keeping up with what's going on in your state, what's any kind of legislation that's going through. You want to stay on top of it so you can get a hold of your local legislators and make sure that you're doing your part. Pretty much making sure no bad legislation goes through.
Breaking news, vapor swaggins.
Dude,
Thank you.
swags.
Back to you, Poon Sauce.
Thanks, bro.
God damn it. You threw me off my groove. You're like the Emperor over here.
That's what
You're literally that old man in Emperor's New Groove right now. He's like, don't throw off screw.
Sorry.
Beware of the groove.
Continue.
But yeah, so pretty much I'm going to post this link in chat for you guys right now. It's really easy. Just bookmark it or something on your desktop, because check this every day. I recommend everybody just opening this page and just looking at it every day, just to make sure you're staying on top of what's going on in your state. And that is all I got to say. Swaggins, thank you for throwing me off, and welcome to the show.
Yeah, what are you vaping on, Swag?
You're welcome and thank you. Yeah, so I got some things I'm vaping on today. Hi everyone. I got the Stratum V4 Submariner Black Delrin with the Imperia by VWM. I've got inside of there. Wow.
Dude, hold
I came
on.
on here and I'm not prepared.
Bracedown says Bevan Cakin.
Bevan Cake.
Indeed, sir. Indeed.
Indubitably.
Bevan Caken. We got Homeboy Mango inside of there. I've got a billet box, the RPG with the vape snail inside. And inside of that, I believe I also have Homeboy Mango. No, I have melon heads.
Ooh.
Heads, melon head. It's delicious. I've got another BB
Look at you.
that I
Look
just
at
got
that.
in today. This is all clone shit, though. Oh, it's got purple
Yeah,
screws.
purple screws and stuff. Fancy.
Yeah, I figured I'd pimp something out, you know, and try it out. It's I've had to actually do a few things to modify some shakes and rattles. I modified some stuff. Yeah, me, the lazy guy. I have
you
a
can-
Breeze Tones mouth
that?
along in here.
Oh, the crackle.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Breeze Tones mouth along. Inside of that, I have Sad Boy Sugar Cookie, which I believe I'm going to transfer to Turkish maize. When I empty that tank out, I'm going to switch over to the Turkish maize. And last, I've got the Reflex by Evolve with Cubano.
Nice. Very nice. Well, now that we got Spice's buffet, let's start letting some people in. We got this guy. And then we got, maybe this guy.
Oh, geez. Lee's driving. He's being unsafe. What the hell is this shit?
But, hold on. What's
Lee,
going on,
no.
Lee? Oh, there we go. What's up, buddy?
I don't know if I'm...
What's up, man?
How you doing today, man?
Good.
Where you at, Lee?
Get ready to go play hockey.
Oh, nice, man. Well, thanks for popping in, bro. What you vaping on in there?
Let's see. Got my Kennedy
Ooh.
Vindicator Kennedy, with some Sammy Nitros, vaping on some Carango. I don't know if you can really see that. Some Carango.
Nice.
Got my Hexome O-frame, blue Hexome O-frame, RDA for vaping, Bottle Violence Toffee Custard, and then type 2 on a Hexome with Homeboy Mango.
Very nice. Very
And
nice.
That's it.
All right. Well, then who else we got here? We got Big G in the house. What you vaping on, Big G?
Keeping it simple. Drag Max and Pixie Dust
Do this.
by Titanic Vapor here in Northern Ireland.
Very nice.
That's it.
Hey, short and sweet. Like it. What about yourself, Lando? What you got out there, man?
As always, I got my Pulse 24 on the Crown V4 mod. In that, I am also vaping some Homeboy's Mango. I'm just about out. Then I got my all blue setup as usual. Recurve dual, top side. By that, I just cracked open some Balboa from our boy Mitch over there at Hoger Yogurts.
Nice,
That's
dude.
it for me.
Very nice. Definitely got some nice setups. I know I did send out a couple more links, so there will be like one or two more people popping in here. Maybe some familiar faces, maybe some faces we haven't seen in a while. I'm hoping one of them pops in because
His ass better jump in here.
yeah.
I'm making a drive and beating him.
Yeah, because I seen a comment on the Instagram
Jeez.
earlier today and it got me excited. And you know what? Speak of the devil and he shall appear in 3,
Where's Ellen? Where's
2, 1, and boom.
You son of
Lanes.
Valanes.
Oh my god.
We have Kieran in the house. My
Like-
bigger, younger brother. What is going on, dude?
Shit, like
How's it going, man?
Dude,
it's like
long time no
2018
talk.
right now. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's been a while, man. Not on purpose. I back in September said I'm gonna try to come hang out more. The following day, hey guys, we're on indefinite overtime.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Isn't that usually how it works?
Yeah.
Well, you know what, guys? It's gonna be a party tonight because I think we're gonna end up with a full screen here at some point, which would be cool, which would be nice because we got a simple game that we're gonna be playing tonight. But I do want to find out what do you got? What monstrosity of a vape mod are you vaping on there, Kieran?
See, you know that I'm all about the monsters, and while I do have this
Oh, yeah.
behemoth set next to me, which used to be my daily setup.
Oh my God, it's Ugly Jesus! Holy
Hello!
shit! It's Ugly Jesus!
I don't know if you can see. It's very dead. And then
Fucking hot in here.
yeah, I've been known for stacks and anything oversized forever, but I don't have anything that works right now.
Oh, well, that's not good, Kieran. I don't
So
like hearing that.
Don't worry. I've got Aegis Legend with I don't know what in it. And it has batteries that work. And then Aegis Boost, I got some Pog in that.
Nice.
But
Og.
yeah.
And of course, this one is probably going to be pretty short and sweet. Michelle, what do you have in front of you today?
I'm gonna just hold it up and you're gonna say, okay?
Okay, go for it. One of the first mods that she has built, you know, dual parallel 18650, you know, that sort of jobby there. TM24 Pro with an Eclipse cap, ultimate Eclipse cap at that. Got some spaced 24 gauge Canthal coils in there. You know, some cotton bacon prime whipped up in them pups. And then, you know, got her Vaporfly.
Clean it up.
Got her
Clean the deck of
Vaporfly
that.
clove that she
Yeah.
mixes down to her specific blend. Wow.
Gross.
There you go. There's
Thank you,
Michelle's
James.
buffet. No problem. And Matt, what do you got, bro?
I got the clutch with the pandemic on top, some semi-nitro coils on the inside, vaping it with some taffy splash. And
Nice.
also, I have a bunch of pods. Well, not too many, but I never use them, so I decided to get some pods out. Got the Drag X with some melon punch. Oh boy's melon punch.
How is it? How is it?
It's good. Yeah, I enjoy it. It's punch is still one of my favorites. Of course, mango. No one can hold anything up to mango. Mango's one of the best.
Dude, I think Mitch might be one of them
Maybe.
guys, bro.
Well,
Believe
I've
it or
heard
not.
that,
Oh, who's
and I
this?
plan on trying it, but we'll see.
And then
We'll see.
boom, we got another guy. We got
Hey,
Lethal.
Riz!
What,
Saw,
dude?
dudes.
It's like
Yo.
it's like a stooge
Saw,
Ohmies
dude.
party in here. What are you
What's
vaping
up?
on, Lethal?
Oh, you know, the usual. We got that big green monster here with the Steam Crave Titan RDTA on top.
Ooh.
In that,
The
We've
jealousy
got-
is real.
Yeah, it's behemoth.
that's a nice mod, man. I gotta tell you, I only run it at like 125 though. But we got that Mitch Hoget's mixed berry lemonade, the very last bit of it. I'm gonna have to swap juices now. But we also got the Warlock's Hammer, dual
Nice.
21700 parallel with the Apocalypse Gen 2 on there. In that, we've got some more Hoget's Yogurts. We got Just a Dream, the orange creamsicle,
Dude, all the love for Mitch once again, dude.
right? Then we
Oh,
got
yeah.
the STNG mouth to lung RDA on top of
Ooh.
the double barrel V3 with Michelle's suggestion 28 gauge round wire build. That is coming out
So
at
wait, you did the round wire after all your bitching?
1.3. I did the round wire.
Yes.
And it's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Did you space those coils?
No,
You need to do that, dude.
It's tight like a
I'll
tie.
probably have to do that. But we got the Sad Boy Teardrops butter cookie in that,
Nice.
Billy in the house.
Tight.
and that's what I'm vaping on.
Very nice. Very nice. Definitely got some solid selections as far as flavors go, as far as, you know, just setups in general. You got stuff from mouth to lung to, you know, pod devices to, you know, just about everything under the sun. And yeah, and some monstrosities from Kieran over there. But today, Corey and I had an idea. You know, we play some games over on the green room, which I feel that I have the liberty to, you know, bring over here from time to time. You know what I mean? Since, you know, green room is, you know, my show, or our show, I should say, because it's not just mine, it's Chris's and Sean's as well. But we're going to play a Take It or Leave It tonight. And Corey, Swaggins, and myself, we've kind of been on, like, this binge watching of, like, you know, superhero stuff lately. You know, right now,
about me?
No, I was gonna say Michelle's recently just like joined in with our binge watch of Doom Patrol, which we literally finished the whole first season in 2 days this past weekend. Like we sat there for like 2 7-hour stints and just like knocked out like 7 episodes. It felt like it was a good time. It was good.
That second
you know.
series is
Dude.
awesome.
We're
ready.
just breaking into the second season. So
First season, if you can get through it, I
Yeah,
feel like
the-
We tried, man. You need honestly, it was a group effort because if
Yeah.
I watched that by myself, it would have taken me the next 10 years. Because they're hour-long episodes,
And they're kind of
There's
all over
15
the
of them.
place.
Yeah,
You know
and
what
I'm
I
not
mean?
going to say specifically what a certain episode was about, but I want to commend my boys for really behaving themselves during that certain episode. You guys did a great job,
Hey.
and I'm not saying any more.
You know what? We're not all, children. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyways, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a take it or leave it tonight of like some of our favorite superheroes, whether it be a DC comic
Oh, that's a great
superhero,
idea.
whether it's a Marvel superhero, or just like any superhero, pretty much in general. You know what I mean? It could be from like the Boys, it could be from like X-Men, whatever you think a superhero can be. So you guys out there in chat, what we need you to do is start dropping some of those suggestions for some of maybe your favorite superheroes, and then the panel here, we're just going to go around, one at a time and pick one out from chat, pass it around the room and say whether we would take this one or leave it, maybe give a little explanation why, nothing too crazy in depth. So with that, we'll go ahead, wait a few seconds, let the chat start throwing some suggestions in and see what we got. Rob Gaines says second season of Doom Patrol is just as good, if not better. Okay.
If you want, I have one that I can
Yep.
throw out that we can just
Okay.
do as a start while stuff in chat.
Sure, Corey, if you want to throw one out to start.
Okay. This isn't Marvel or DC, but Spawn.
Ooh.
Take him or leave him.
I'll jump in there. I'll take Spawn, dude. Spawn is fucking sick. He's underrated, man. A lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
people don't give him the love he deserves. You know what I'm saying? You remember the old Spawn games? Remember those on like Nintendo and shit? Those were no, was it Nintendo or Sega? I think it was Sega.
I think it was Sega, yeah.
But yeah, dude, Spawn was dope, man. The original Spawn movie wasn't too bad either, man.
I remember
wish they-
watching the TV show more than anything.
There was talk of them redoing it at one point.
I think that's still in the works.
It's still
Yeah.
going ahead. Still
Is
going
it
ahead.
still happening? I sure
Yep.
as hell
Yep.
hope so, because dude, I feel like
Todd
that's
McFarlane that's doing it as well.
Ooh, that's gonna be good then. So yeah, for me, I'm totally taking Spawn. What about you, Swags? Are you a Spawn
Well,
fan?
Honestly, you mentioned the Spawn movie, the original, and I'm going to take it just because of my memories as a kid, seeing that and knowing that like my parents would not appreciate me watching it.
that was not parental approved.
Yeah, but I watched it and I was like, it was so freaking crazy the way people looked. Like it,
Yeah.
His suit. I was enamored by his suit and the fact that it was like a morphing part of himself. Like he could basically create whatever he wanted with it.
Yeah,
It
he's
was
almost
freaking
like
dope.
Venom. You know what I mean in that
Yeah,
aspect.
like a symbiote, like Venom. Yeah.
Yeah. What about
So I'm
you,
gonna
Big
take
G?
it.
Sounds
Definitely
like-
take it because the animated Todd McFarlane series was incredible,
Dude,
and
Todd
then the
McFarlane-
movie was good. Wasn't amazing, wasn't what it could have been, but it was bloody
It was
good.
a
for
way
what
ahead
it
of
was.
its time. That's
Oh,
why I think
definitely,
it
and the soundtrack was incredible as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Tom Morello and
Horn.
What about you, Valanes?
I'm gonna say I'll take it. Full disclosure, not that I'm out of my element here. But I know a lot of people who've always been a fan of Spawn for various reasons, so I'm gonna say take it. Also, thank you for that, Michelle.
What the hell did I just witness here?
All right, Mr. Sinister.
Oh, take it. I with Swaggins there about how good that movie was. I was never a big Spawn fan, but when I saw that movie, I was.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome movie.
Yeah.
And awesome animation too.
100%. Lethal.
Taking Spawn all day. Was a fan of the comics. Was a fan of the animated series. Was a fan of the movie. Yeah, I'm just taking it all day.
Just taking it all, huh?
Taking it all.
Taking it all.
All right.
All.
Lando?
Morphin cloak and everything.
Yeah, I've only seen the movie a couple times when I was a kid, but from what I can remember, yeah, I would take it.
Sick. What about you, Mr. Not the Rear Gerard Butler?
The rear Gerard
Yeah.
Butler.
That just came. That just came out like
Okay.
that, and I just went with it.
So here's the thing. I've never seen any. I've seen Spawn like advertisements or like in the comic book store, but I've never watched, read anything Spawn.
What?
But knowing all of you guys and like you guys are like Spawn's awesome, I need to go watch it. So I'll take it to go watch it and experience it.
Yeah, dude,
All
it's worth checking it out, bro, for sure, for sure.
Totally.
What about you, Michelle? Are you?
He's not the worst superhero.
Yeah.
As far as sorry, as far as Spawn is concerned, I like Spawn, but I don't like Spunk. And that's my answer.
Okay.
Oh, okay. And Corey, since you brought it up, it would be what would be your answer?
Oh yes, 100% take it. I was a huge fan of, like, when I got introduced to him was probably after the movie came out. My parents were kind of iffy on letting me watch it, and it's one of those late night movies that you would sneak away and watch it kind of thing. And then finding the animated show when I was younger, oh yeah, take it all the way. God damn it, Michelle, what the hell is that face?
Don't forget, chat, in between, you guys got to keep throwing out
Oops,
those
spelled it wrong.
suggestions, guys. Keep throwing out the suggestions, all right?
I see one in here. I'm trying to remember if I remember who those are, though.
The Wonder Twins?
Yeah, it wasn't the one where, like,
They're-
one turns like a bucket of water.
What?
They have, dude, they have power. They both can change and shapeshift and shit.
Didn't one have, like, a useless, like, transformative object, and then the other one was,
No,
like, something else?
you're thinking of the Teen Titans version.
Oh,
Corey.
okay.
Oh,
The Wonder Twins is like their original part of like the
Yeah, they hit their rings
Justice
together.
League and shit.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
from back in the day.
Form of a mastodon.
So yeah, we'll throw that around. The Wonder Twins. If you're familiar with them, are you gonna take them or you're gonna leave them? I'll start. I'll probably leave them. Wasn't a huge. I never really followed the Wonder Twins all that much. I know about them, but that was never really my thing personally. Even though Swaggins is my Wonder Twin, just so you guys know. So Swags, I'll pass it off to you.
I'm going to take the Wonder Twins because there's nothing like having a partner in crime, and if we can transform into anything we want, the possibilities are limitless. So I'm going to take it.
I like that answer. All right. Well, Big G, what about you, man?
Never heard of them. so
Never
I'm gonna
heard of the
leave it.
Wonder Twins, huh? Gonna leave him? Corey?
Leave them.
I'm gonna leave it. I didn't. I obviously my interpretation of them was a little off, but yeah, never really got into them.
All right.
So definitely leave it.
Red Caveman Advocate says, I thought Lightbearer was talking about Wonder Woman's boobs for a minute. Ha! Anyhow, Valanes, what about you, bro? Wonder Twins.
I'm gonna say leave it because the version I remembered was the same one that Poon Sauce remembered as well.
Yeah.
So to me, it was just like, I'm a bucket of water. I'm a ladder. What do you do with that?
Yeah. What are we, MacGyver? Matt, are you a Wonder Twins fan?
Some reason I'm thinking there are multiple different Wonder Twins because I'm just picturing like a couple different twins in my head.
There's
So
been different versions of them over the years.
it's not the ones with Gleek, right? That had the pet Gleek, the monkey.
They could have been, dude. I honestly, like I said, I don't really know the story all that well.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna leave it because I really can't remember.
Yeah. All right, Lethal.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same, man. I can't remember a thing about it, so I'm leaving it for now. I'm just
Seems
gonna
like
leave
this
it.
might be the consensus towards the end of the round here. Lando.
I don't even know who the hell they are, so I'm leaving them.
Burn, man, burn. Lee, are you Wonder Twins fan? No?
Never heard of them.
Never
Come
heard
on.
of them. Jeez.
Never heard of them.
If they're Wonder Woman's breasts, then I'm sure.
Then,
Okay,
I
I've
feel
heard
like
of that.
All right, Michelle, what about you?
I watched them when I was like a really, 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 really little girl, and I remember them it being okay.
They had TVs back then?
Back in the 1900s,
Yeah.
in 1905, I
They had
started
TVs then?
watching.
Wasn't there
Well,
silent films
no,
then?
but I had gone forward in time and brought a TV back with me because
Gotcha.
I'm badass like that.
Yeah.
But I would say take it.
All right. So let's see. Is there any more suggestions out there? We need more superhero suggestions, guys. I do see another good one there from Lightberry. He's throwing out some good ones there, guys. Is anybody else have one off the top of their head that they want to throw out?
I have one that's kind of out there, but I don't know. Are we doing like just cartoons that were never in the comics? That were just cartoons?
We're just doing superheroes in general, bro.
Okay. All right. There was a Saturday morning cartoon in the 80s called Mighty Man and Yuck.
I don't remember that,
and it was the basic.
Watching.
Basically, the premise was he was a normal guy and he could shrink down to this miniature superhero, but his dog was so ugly that he wore a doghouse on his face. And anytime he pulled the doghouse off his face, it would scare everybody to death.
What the hell is this?
That was grew up in the 80s. I don't remember.
Dude, so he's a tiny superhero.
What the hell?
He was a tiny superhero, had super strength that can fly, but his real strength was his dog Yuck. When he pulled that doghouse off, it even would scare Mighty Man. He's so ugly.
Was this like a cartoon on TV?
Yeah,
like
it was a Saturday morning. It was a Saturday morning cartoon.
Was it drawn by like your parents and made on a VHS
Mighty Man
tape
and
for you to watch?
No, it was on TV. It was on actual
I have
television.
proof. It was on TV. It was actually on Cartoon Network.
Dude, I've never heard of this before, Matt.
Jesus.
So I can't say whether I'd take it or I'd leave it because I don't even know.
I think you take it. It's that good.
Wait,
What's
Ugly
up, Kieran?
Jesus has something to say.
What's up, Kieran?
I've seen it. It was pretty all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it sounds like
Alright.
Kieran's gonna take it. Sounds like Matt's gonna take it. I'm gonna say I'll take it just to check it out because it sounds weird as shit. You know?
It's one of the ones I stumbled across when I was like 8, and I was just like, "This is ridiculous." All right, I'll be here for a few hours.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think Corey's already diving down the rabbit hole over there. So
Some
would you
weird
take it or
shit.
leave it based off of what you've seen, Corey?
I need to drink before I watch this, but sure, yeah. I'll take it.
Oh yeah. It's definitely a beverage consumption or a shed time watcher. One of the two.
Now, Lee, have you heard of this show before?
Negative Kimasabi.
So, based off of what you've heard, are you going to take it or are you going to leave it?
Based on never hearing of it, I'd probably leave it, but I'd probably take it just to watch it once to maybe see what it
Lee,
is.
we'll have a few beers and we'll watch this shit. It'll be entertaining.
All right. What about you, Lethal?
I'm very pessimistic about it. Not very optimistic about it, but I'd take it just to experience it one time. But I don't know if I would like it.
Yeah,
just seems a little silly for me.
That's what she said.
Corey just looks so engrossed right now.
Because there's like images of like fan made taking off the doghouse and he's deformed. The other one looks like he just singed his head or something. I don't know. It's weirdness.
All right. So to finish this one out, Michelle or Ugly Jesus now.
I'm not going to take it just because I don't remember it. I don't know what it was about. Like I can't take something if I don't know anything about it. Like I feel like that's not fair.
All right. Lando?
Again, I never heard of it, so I'm leaving it. It just doesn't sound entertaining to me.
All right. Big G.
I'm agreeing with Lee. I would leave it on the basis I don't know nothing about it, but it sounds very Ren and Stimpy like, so I would probably take it.
That's what I was thinking when Matt was talking about it.
Bit of shed time and just get right in the mood, you know.
So with that being said, Swags, what about you, man?
I'm going to take it because I know Matt has good taste.
Aha! I like that answer. That's a good one.
Sometimes. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly, not confirmed. We'll confirm later.
All right. So Swags, do you see one in chat or maybe have one in mind possibly?
Yeah, I have one in mind. Shazam.
Dude, Shazam.
Because I recently learned that
We all
Shazam,
did.
Shazam is built up of several different superheroes.
What
that
does the
can
S
be...
stand for?
Listen, can I finish?
There you go.
Thank you. That's what she said.
Oh, thank you.
Hurry up.
You're welcome.
Hurry up.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Now, I just
You
wanted to
can
take a
finish
little bit
already?
of time, me, because you decided to take
Yeah,
everybody's time by
she's-
talking over me.
Yeah,
I'm just getting sore, dude. That's
You're
all.
so
Can you finish up?
excited.
But
Can
yeah,
we carry in the show?
that is a fun fact.
Shazam.
Shazam is actually 5 different kids, but he can only be one child at a time. So, one kid says Shazam, he's Shazam. You know what I mean? But there's 5 in total that can be.
As long as we're not talking about the Shaq Shazam movie.
No, we're talking about the DC Shazam.
DC Shazam.
Yes.
So I'll hop in and I'll say I'll take it for the comic books, because the comic books are actually really good. Like the whole storyline, and it's kind of cool. You know, this kid, you know, going about his business, and then all of a sudden gets bestowed this power. When he says the word Shazam, all of a sudden he's this crazy fucking superhero. That's pretty legit, dude. You know what I'm saying? And all he has to do is say the word Shazam, and then poof, he's like some superhero. That's pretty legit.
Limitless power.
So yeah, I'm gonna take it for the comic book aspect of it, because there's actually some pretty good storylines in the comics for Shazam. Not only that, but you also get Black Adam out of it, and that's a pretty fucking cool character, which I can't wait to see. I'm curious to see how Dwayne Johnson does it. But yeah, I'll take Shazam. King. Yeah. Whew. What about you, Poon Sauce? Are you a Shazam fan?
I would say no if I only saw the movie, the most recent movie. But since I've seen it from like the old, like the Justice League animated shows and like some of the comics and all that stuff, I'd take it. Yeah, definitely, I like it. Just that movie was just atrocious to me. So,
Big G.
I'm going to take it because I actually liked the movie, and I remember the old cartoons that he appeared in, and he always looked like a stone Superman.
Yeah.
You know, he had like really slitty eyes.
He was always kind of like the lax, like Superman. You know what I mean? Just like kind of whatever. Dude, I like the movie too. I just think the comics were better, for my opinion. But yeah, dude, I agree with you. What about you, Villains?
I'm gonna say or.
Or?
Well, it's take it or leave it. So
okay. Oh.
In my mind, there's 3 options there.
Okay.
It's a character I've heard of before, but I don't have any context to their backstory yet. But it's one that, even just hearing what you guys have said about it, it's something I want to maybe try to look into a little more. So for right now, I'm going to just not take a side on it.
All right. What about you, Matt?
Oh, definitely take it. I was reading Shazam comics, even before when he was Captain Marvel.
Yeah, back in the day. Back before they got hit with the IP theft.
Yeah. And then some of the animated movies, they still called him Captain Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
So absolutely take it. Wasn't the biggest fan of the movie. The movie was okay. I enjoyed some parts of it, but yeah, definitely take it.
All right. Lethal.
Don't know enough about them. I never watched the movies, never saw the animated series, so I'm going to have to leave it.
Lethal, I know what one of our podcasts is going to be about. If you haven't seen any of these things, I know what we're going to be talking about.
Okay.
You just got a notepad off to the side.
Yeah.
All right. Lando?
Never even heard of it.
Really, dude?
Jeez, man. Where have you guys been? Under a rug?
No,
Lee?
in a cave.
All right, so the only thing I really know about Shazam, the dude that used to play Gomer Pyle used to say Shazam.
Shazam!
I think it was in the.
Y'all is sorry,
it was
Carter.
It was one of those. It was either like Andy Griffin or one of those shows.
No, it was McHale's Navy, and Jim, and he was in that, and he would and
okay.
Yeah, you're right, dude.
He would say Shazam, and that's the only thing I ever knew about Shazam.
Jim Parsons, dude, right? Wasn't that his name?
Yeah. And so I've never really, is never a fan of the comic books, and I've seen the movie, and I'm like at the store, and it's like, maybe I'll get something else, kind of thing. So I'll leave it.
All right, and Michelle.
Okay, so because we recently were talking about Shazam. I saw the most recent movie, not the one with Shaq, and I honestly don't remember it.
That one had nothing to do with the comic book.
Yeah, but that's why. So when I recently started watching on HBO Max, all the DC films, but the
animated ones.
Yeah, thanks, James. And I think that's when I originally asked about Shazam, because I was like, wait, this is nothing like. And I really have been enjoying the animated series, DC series on HBO, and Shazam's cool. Shazam's like this punk kid, like that just is like getting by, and it like brings that attitude with him, but as a giant fucking like Superman like hero, and it's kind of cool.
He's kind of got like that same smart aleck sense of humor as like Spider-Man does in like the MCU. Like he kind of
because he's like a kid in a man's body.
Exactly.
But I like it. I'm definitely taking Shazam.
And then Swag, since you brought it up, I'm guessing that you're gonna take the Shazam, man.
DP.
All right.
But also look at Livia's.
No, I was gonna go ahead and pass it to you, Michelle, for your choice. Cool. Who do you want to pass around the room?
I'm gonna go with what Livia said in Jim Neighbors in chat, and hers was Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones from the Marvel Defenders.
Yeah.
So to start it off, Corey.
Yeah, the show was awesome. I don't really call anything when it comes to the comic book side of her. So yeah, for watching the show, I'll take it. Yeah, it was a good show.
All right. What about you, Big G? You Jessica Jones fan?
Don't know anything about the comics, but Kristen Ritter.
Yeah, man.
He's like, need I say more?
Yeah.
He's like, need I say more?
Yeah, dude.
All right, Valane's.
That's what I
This
appreciate.
is another one I don't know a lot about. I haven't like watched the show or anything. I'm gonna say take it because I think I've got it saved in some watch list of something I have. I just haven't gotten there yet.
All right, Matt.
Oh, 100% taking it. It was a great show, great choice to play Jessica Jones, and huge Defenders fan, primarily because of Daredevil, but yeah, absolutely.
All right, Lethal.
I don't know much about Jessica Jones. Again, probably one of the worst comic book fans ever. But I don't know much about Jessica Jones, but I have seen the trailer for the series, and I am interested, so I am going to say take it.
All right.
Job,
all right.
Good job.
Lando.
Another one that I've never heard of.
Jeez, dude. You need to get out more.
Vaping all that custard is what's doing it to you.
Not the Rajard Butler.
Another one I've never heard of. I must have lived a sheltered life. I need to take it, I guess, if she's that hot to watch.
Dude, honestly,
oh my God, dude, you're such a pig, man.
Let me put it to you this way, though.
All right.
Not only is she attractive, but it was one of my favorite Marvel series that they've done.
It's
like
dark.
as far as shows, because it plays on those darker tones, but like also just the storyline's really well written. Like the plot and just like the dialogue, everything's really, really well done. So I highly recommend it.
Sister too.
Fantastic in it as well.
So Swags, what about you?
Aww.
Leave it. You know why? Because I am not I watched some of the show. It was bad. And also, I'm not a fan of mediocre superheroes. Thank you. I'll be here all night.
Damn it.
Well, I'm going to hop in here and say the complete opposite of Swaggins. I'm taking it because I love the story. And believe it or not, Jessica Jones is actually a pretty fucking badass in the comic books and plays a pretty key part in a lot of things. Not only that, but team up her and Luke Cage together.
You know
like
what? You know what they say
superhumans.
about they say the same thing about sidekicks. They play a pretty key role in things, but they're not the fucking main guy.
And that's
Sorry,
why
so I just wanted to argue.
And that's why I enjoy it, because it's stories like these that people don't even want to hear about, but a lot of the times they're more interesting than the main storylines. So that's why I'm gonna take it. What about you, Michelle?
Okay. Great story. Sometimes it can drag on, but that's with any series where they're stretching things out. I think they picked like the perfect person to play her, and I like how like they have the different they've done their own little team ups. You know, not just with Luke Cage, but they had like the Defender series with like Daredevil and the other ones that I can't remember right now.
Iron Fist.
And I just really like it a lot. And also, she's really hot.
Yeah, we're all pigs, but Michelle's not.
Exactly.
You're just
Don't
as bad
lie.
as the rest of us, Michelle. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on to. We got time for one more real quick, I think. If we just pass it around the room, kind of speed round style. So let me see here. Let's pick out something interesting, unless there isn't anything. Oh, here we go. Another one from Lightbearer. And this one's not necessarily fitting under either a Marvel or DC category, but The Crow.
Oh wow!
Oh,
Was that a comic before it was a movie?
It was.
Yeah.
It was, yes.
So
Like an independent?
I believe so. Take it or leave it. The Crow. I'll start. I'm gonna take it because The Crow was a fucking fantastic movie. Fantastic movie. I honestly want to watch it right now just because I'm thinking about it. Because I haven't seen it in so long. But yeah, The Crow was awesome, man. If you guys haven't checked that one out, that one's pretty dope. And not only that, but R.I.P.
Brandon Lee.
Yeah, Brandon Lee.
Lee.
So yeah, I'm gonna take it. What about Big G? What about you?
I'm taking that definitely. That was one of my favorite movies as a teenager.
Definitely, man.
It was incredible.
The Lanes?
I'm gonna say take it. It's one that I don't have like a connection with in any way. I'm familiar with the story of it though. When I was a kid, I always thought The Crow and Sting, the wrestler, were the same person.
Dude, I did too for the longest time.
So,
For the longest time, bro. Funny.
so I'm a big fan of his, so I'm gonna have to take it.
Matt, what about you?
Knowing the history that I know, and I'm sure Corey might know a little bit too, about how Sting came about that character, is that just makes me laugh that you actually thought that it was the same person. But definitely taking it. I actually did read some of the comics, and when that movie came out, I think I went to the theater 5 times to see that movie.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Lethal?
I've had the movie for years and years now. Absolutely love it. It's one quote out of the movie that keeps me positive and keeps me preaching positivity. It can't rain all the time. Taking it.
Nice. Lando, tell me you've heard of The Crow.
He's heard of crows.
Oh yeah, I've heard of crows. No, I've watched the movie when I was a kid and I liked it, so I'll take it.
All right. Lee, don't leave me hanging here, bro.
I'm gonna take The Crow.
Yeah.
That was like my teenage years, you know, when it came out, and that was that time. And The Crow is a definition of that era, that '90s era.
For sure. Michelle, what about you?
So I really liked it, and I thought it was super cool that like it was Bruce Lee's kid, and like I definitely watched it probably because of that. But then knowing what happened to him, like watching the movie and knowing what scene it happened in, like, I mean, I love the movie. I've watched it many, many, many times, but it can be really sad because, like, like he literally died doing that fight scene.
That added to because it is supposed to be a sad movie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, well,
that just made it.
But it's
even
like
more
on
so.
top.
Yeah,
of that.
it just like added an extra element.
Yeah.
Mm.
But
What
I
about
really
you?
liked it.
What about you, Swags? Were you a fan of The Crow?
Yes, I was, because who doesn't like a good old-fashioned revenge story and also an undead rock star superhero?
Right.
So I'm taking
right.
it.
And what do you call a group of them? Like if they were many crows, what do you
A
call
grumble.
Murder. It's a murder.
Yeah,
of crows.
murder of crows.
Murder.
And then last but not least, Poon Sauce. What about you, man?
Hell yes. Love The Crow. Love The Crow.
Awesome.
It's still one of those
Awesome.
movies to where it kind of gets like, the more of them they made, it was like, okay, you're kind of just dragging it on and dragging it
Yeah,
on.
and it was hard to do a sequel for that, and like to
You can't
enjoy
really do
because
it
you
without
know.
him, you know?
Yeah.
The thing is, I think that whoever,
second one?
one of the biggest fans of that movie lives here in California and it's taken a little too far and decides every year to burn California down.
Yeah.
So,
Anywho, well, that's going to go ahead and wrap up the Take It or Leave It, guys. But we do have one more quick thing that we're going to do. We do it at the end of every episode. It is time for the Vaping with the Ohmies music playlist. And this week, we're just going to take one from everybody. We got a big panel here, guys. So we're just going to go run through real quick, grab one song from everybody here on the panel, and then one quick one from chat. So with that being said, Corey, go ahead and get the playlist pulled up. And then we'll go ahead and pass it around the room here. And we'll start off with Big G. You got a suggestion for a song to put on the playlist this week?
Yes, I'm going to have Circles, an Australian band called Circles, and the song is called As Above, So Below.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me know when you're ready, Corey, and then we'll move on to Valane's.
Boom.
All right. The lanes. What do you got for us?
I will go with, I don't think it's on there, Endarkenment by Anal Nathrak.
I'm almost 100% sure that's not on there.
Okay, you're gonna have to type that in the chat later.
Yeah. Just type that in the Zoom chat so you can copy it later. All right, Lethal. What about you, man?
I'm going to go with a song from a band that I've listened to for a long time that I just recently found. Stay With Me by In Flames.
All right. Got it?
Yep.
All right, Lando.
Well, I've been listening to this song on repeat lately, so I got to go with Logic 1-800-273-8255.
Dot.
Wait, what was it, Lando?
384.
Logic.
In Morse code, it's dot dash dot dash dash dot dash dot dash.
Oh, is it the one that's a phone number?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
8675.
5309.
All right, now Lee, what about you?
All right. So anybody who knows me knows I'm a big 311 fan.
No.
And so it's going to be, Offbeat Bare Ass by
Feeling
311.
Happy Hours.
Offbeat Bare Ass by 311.
Yes, sir.
All right. And
That's
then
the song that got me into 311.
Nice. What about you, Michelle?
Okay. I'm going to add one to this list from a band I have played for a very long time and also is playing on February 28th at the Winter Doldrums Festival for Suicide Prevention at noon. And it is this one right here. And it is Andrea Nardello, and the song is Fire.
This girl is on fire.
Not that song.
That's a good way. That's a good way to plug your show, Michelle.
I'm smart
kudos.
like that.
Did you get it? Did you get it, Corey?
Yep.
All right. Swags. Your turn, man.
Mbop by Hanson.
Dude. Dude. Yes. Yes. Swaggins for the win this week, man. That was a good choice. All right. Matt, what about you, brother?
I think I could top Swaggins with Nelson. I can't live without your love and affection.
Oh,
Why are you
man.
guys making me type this into my Spotify?
You should do that song. What was that song called? Friday? Remember, like,
Oh,
hit YouTube
no.
years?
No. Bad.
thank you.
Stop it.
Friday, it's
All
Friday.
right, so
Yeah,
Wait, what was it again, Matt?
Oh, are we serious?
Yeah.
So wait, was that really your answer then, or are you giving something else?
No, that was not my answer.
okay,
Oh,
well,
okay.
what's your real answer then, Matt?
Okay, and actually Corey will like this because we hear it every week on AEW Wrestling. Fozzy Judas.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, and then go ahead and pick out your song this week, Corey.
Oh hell, let's see. Fuck. Let's do.
Take all day, Corey. Good
Shut up, Lee.
Lord.
Can't rush perfection.
Rush?
Debatable.
I'm gonna go with Kill Switch by Doll of.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey,
All
Kira.
right, and for me, I'm gonna go with Don't Push by Sublime.
Solid.
Nice.
Solid song, one of my favorites, one of my all-time favorites. And with that, you know what? Michelle, why don't you go ahead and scroll through chat and pick something out?
Okay. Come on, chat. Give me something good. Okay, you guys are going to fucking hate me for this, but I actually agree.
Yeah, you're gonna choose Stew Rap.
No, September by Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yes, that is my mom's
Word.
favorite song.
Right, yeah, right? Like,
That
that's
is
a great
Mama
song.
Janklin's favorite song, by the way. Hell yeah, who suggested that?
That was...
Drip vibe.
Drip Vibe Vapor. Nice,
Yes.
dude. Love it. Love it. Just because I hear it yeah, dude. It's a great song.
It's a
You should
great
hear it
song to
everywhere.
hear in the elevator. Really uplifting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dang.
Hey.
See what you did
You're
there.
so punny.
So with that, guys, that's going to go ahead and wrap up the episode this week. Shout outs to the amazing panel that we had join us tonight. You know, it looked kind of a little dim at the beginning. Only had a few emails, but they started trickling in as the show went on. Of course, you guys always have an opportunity. We do this once a month, so you guys have a chance to come and hang out with us here. But of course, just send us an email, vapingwiththeohmies@gmail.com. Just title it, you know, Ohmies Hangout or something like that, and you guys can get an opportunity to come hang out with us on the next Ohmies Hangout and all that good stuff there. So with that, we're going to go ahead and wrap things up. I do want to shout out all of everybody here on the panel. Make sure you guys go check them out on all their various social medias. You know, go check out, you know, Wire Talk with Big G. He's doing stuff over there on the YouTubes. Go check out my man Lethal Coils. He's doing the YouTube thing and got a new podcast going with Mr. Matt Sinister that just went up if you guys haven't checked it out. So go check that out. Go check out my man Lando with his What's in the Horror podcast with Tim and Advocate for Liberty. We got, you know, Lee. You know, not the rear Gerard Butler, hanging in, you know, in every vape chat pretty much. So you guys can catch him around. You'll see him in the green room chats, the stew chats, the Grim Green chats. He's everywhere. Of course, you can check out Michelle, you know, doing her thing coming up very soon for the Winter Doldrums, guys. If you guys haven't gone and checked it out yet, go check it out. Go buy your ticket. You guys will be able to watch this from the comfort of your own home. And all it takes is, you know, a little $5 donation to, you know, to a great cause. To a great cause. You know what I mean?
www.folkfest.org. There'll be a link right on the top for Winter Doldrums. Just click on it and get a ticket.
Do it. Just go over there and do it. Of course, shout outs to Valane's for coming and hanging out, man. We've missed you, bro. Good to see that you're doing good, man. And we're happy to have you on. Other than that, I'll throw it over to Swags. Because what we got Vape Stew coming up this week, man?
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. Vape Stew on Friday on Tenacious TX Stan's channel. You know what time it is. If you haven't checked us out yet over on Facebook, we've got a Facebook page, Vape Stew Crew. Come check us out over there. We've got a Discord. Answer the questions. Get involved. Be part of the group. And then you'll probably wind up on one of these shows because you just can't get enough of hanging out with these jamokes.
Right. So thank you for that, Swags. And then Poon Sauce, what you got coming up, man?
Yeah, I got a beer review coming up tomorrow. And then if you didn't check out today's review, that's up on my channel as well. Also got an episode of What's in the News with me and Logan this Wednesday. Probably not going to do a beer review that day just because I want to get everything ready and focused on for What's in the News. But other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. Find me on Untapped, Instagram, all that kind of fun stuff. Other than that, that's it.
Sweet. So as far as things go for me, make sure you guys go check out the latest Shed Time podcast episode that went up. We just had Michelle Lynn in the shed talking all about the Winter Doldrums, and then of course just, you know, talking a little bit more about music and some more behind the scenes stuff, like the whole sound situation, you know, from festivals to, you know, playing it at actual, you know, like auditoriums, and like the differences between, you know, the difference and types of shows that you're doing and stuff like that. And it was just a cool time hanging out with Michelle. So definitely go check that out, shedtimepodcast.com. Definitely go over and, you know, grab your ticket up for the Winter Doldrums and stuff like that if you haven't. We shared a bunch of information about that there in the show as well. And of course, you can check out the Green Room every Friday on my YouTube channel right before the Vape Stew, 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern with Sean Typhon, Overdrip, and of course myself. We'd love to see you guys out there and chat. We do Ohmies hangouts sort of situations over there, but we call them Shedhead sessions. So you guys have our opportunity to come hang out with us there. We have a build-off coming up pretty soon with Mr. Wire Talk with Big G. So if you guys want to keep an eye out for that, that's going to be happening on the 5th of February, I believe, for the intake duel. It looks like he's getting some practice in right now. He's like, I got to throw a couple bills in here beforehand. So keep an eye out for that, guys. That's going to be a lot of fun. And then, of course, you know, we'll be back next Monday for another episode of Vaping with the Ohmies. So with all that being said, we're going to wrap this up as we always do, sending out all those positive vibes. Crisp, high fives, and let's just vape on, Ohmies.